Welcome to Kentucky Football Nation. Well, let's take a look at the spring roster and look at running backs because we have 6 running backs on the roster, which is not a lot, but we have 3 high school players. Let's go over them. We have 2 Stoops players, Deuce Alston, 6 foot, 210 pounds from Alabama. Tovani Massell from Florida, 3-star, 6 foot, 217. And Stein just signed kid from Bullitt County, Jaquan Crawford, 6 foot, 200 pounds. So Will Stein has said he wants tall, strong players. That's what he wants. He doesn't like short players. He wants tall, strong, and fast. So I have videos on Deuce Alston and Jaquan Crawford in my archives, a short on Crawford and a longer version format on Deuce Alston. Now, but all 3 of these kids, they're not burners. They're not real fast. They're not going to, run 75 yards away from everybody, but they can. They're big kids and they can hit the hole and they can get yards. So that's going to be the theme, okay? All right, so let's talk about who we picked up and who was already on the roster. First of all, Jason Patterson, very important that we kept him. He's 5'10", 209, smallest guy we got, which he had 57 carries last year for 225 yards, 3.9 yards a carry, 1 touchdown. More importantly, he had 17 receptions, 85 yards, 1 touchdown. I'm sure that's going to be more than 17 in this offense. Now, look, guys, we took a chance on Barnes from Oklahoma and C.J. Baxter. Both of these guys have been injured. Javante Barnes, 2024, he had 122 carries for 577 yards, 5 touchdowns, 4.7 yards a carry. He had 17 receptions for 123 yards and a touchdown. That was an excellent year. 2025, now he had a foot injury. So he was limited on last year. He only had 19 carries for 45 yards, 1 touchdown. Look, he missed a lot of time with a foot injury. We just have to hope that foot injury is better. And he's 6 foot, 210 pounds. Big guy. Let's talk about C.J. Baxter. This is a person that concerns me. Once I did a deep dive into this kid's injury history, red flag. Now, Barnes is a senior. And, of course, Patterson is a junior. C.J. Baxter is a junior. So we have 2 more years with him. Now, he's 6'1", 227. Pretty good-sized kid. But 2023, he had 138 carries for Texas, 659 yards, 4.8 yards a carry, 5 touchdowns. Good year. 2024, he sprained his MCL, PCL, before the season, had to sit out the whole year. 2025, he had to miss 4 games. So this kid's history is, let's see here. 2023, he had rib injuries, hip injuries, and a foot injury. 2024, we said he blew out his knee. 2025, hamstring. So, man, that's rib, hip, foot, knee, hamstring. This kid's not played a full year. Been hurt. So look, we're taking a chance here on a kid that hasn't played a full season. So I hope we didn't pay him a lot of money, and maybe that's the key to taking a chance on him. Because when he's healthy, he's a good player. He's just, I don't know what the reasoning is. I'm glad we have Patterson. We kept Patterson. And of course, Barnes, who's a 1-year player. So look, we need all 3 of those running backs. Hopefully one of these freshmen can develop into something and get in the rotation. If not, maybe we can pick some more people up. But yeah, C.J. Baxter, you got that many injuries. A running back, you're going to get hit, guys. Obviously, you know that. You're a running back, you're going to get hit. So that guy has, a lot of injuries. So, you just have to keep your fingers crossed and hope that doesn't happen. Because if it does, it's going to be another Jaden Quaintance. I don't know, but obviously maybe not. Only in comparison to not playing. I don't know what the kid, C.J. Baxter was paid. So maybe we got him for a bargain. And hopefully that's so. So look, guys, that's 6 running backs, 3 high school players and 3 experienced players, 2 who have been hurt significantly. So knock on wood, hopefully that won't happen. If these guys are healthy, we should be fine. So like I said, Will Stein wants bigger, stronger, taller players. He got that in these running backs. There's no little dudes except for Patterson is the only guy under 6 foot. So running behind a good offense. Our first 5 offensive linemen, if you haven't seen my offensive line and wide receiver videos, I did our wide receivers and offensive line. You can go back and look at that. Our quarterback situation I'll do next. Quarterback, we have a very good quarterback. He hadn't played. So the quarterback room is a little inexperienced. But very optimistic for this year as far as the running back room. If these guys aren't injured, we should be ready to go. Last note on that. If you've watched any Will Stein videos, and I've watched a ton when he was at UT San Antonio and at Oregon, he likes running the ball. Yes, it's a spread offense, but he says in every one of these videos, you got to run the football to win. And I agree with that. Okay, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It's a basketball season. The SEC is winding down. We're going to start the SEC tournament in a couple weeks, and then the NCAA tournament. We've been playing well. We need to keep it going. We need to make a run in the tournament, both tournaments. We do not need to go out the first game of the SEC tournament, and we do not need to go out the first game of obviously the NCAA tournament. So we did good. We're picking it up, and we need to keep trying to figure it out. And once again, injuries. We don't need to get we're down to 9 players, so we don't need to get anybody else injured. But yes, I do have a basketball section of the channel. I do lives every week, guys. Turn on your notifications. I usually do a Sunday night live if I can, a weekend live, and a weekday live. So turn on your notifications. I have a shorts section of the channel. If you like shorts, I have football and basketball shorts. All right, guys, we'll keep going. We'll probably do the tight end room next. Thanks for watching.